Hello class, receiving students and teachers. Thank you, you may be seated. What did we look at in our previous lesson? Can you recall what you looked at in your previous lesson? Lisa.
How does sound travel?
How?
Sound travel.
How does sound travel? Good. How does sound travel? What little activities did you do? Receiving students, what little activities did you see your friends doing? What were those little activities that you did in regards to how sound travels? John.
String telephone.
String telephone. Good. You were using string telephone to see how sound travel. Very good. That was from our previous lesson. Now, receiving teachers, we still have our strand is Science in the Home and the sub-strand. Learning outcome 7.3.4. And we investigate in this learning outcome, we are going to investigate how we use force in everyday life. Our unit is a new unit, Unit 7, Forces in Everyday Life. Our topic for today is on mysterious phenomena of forces. What is force? What is force? And of course, this is lesson number 79. Now, we will try to answer that question. Receiving students and class, I would like you to take out your science books. Take out your science books, and you are going to be doing this in your groups. In your groups, you are going to do this activity, activity 1, which is, in your groups, you brainstorm and write down the different forces that you can find occurring around you. You start brainstorming in your groups, or start talking with your groups. Receiving students, in your little groups, you do that also. Ask yourself, what is force? And what different forces that we can find occurring around us. So you do that. The model class will do the same. right, class and receiving students, there are all sorts of little activities that occur around us daily. Now, you are to discuss and write down those different forces that are occurring as those activities are taking place. So that is what you're supposed to be doing. I hope you are listing down as many activities as possible, as you can. Okay, class and receiving students, by now you should have completed brainstorming your ideas on the different types of forces that you see occurring around you. Now, we are going to have Lisa to come and explain what her group has done.
Okay. Force includes lifting or carrying things, pulling something or pushing, resisting gravity, swimming, jump, run, and swing. That's all.
Very good. That is her group's what they think or what activities that they see occurring around them where the force is being used. Right, we are going to have Shannon to explain what his group has come up with. Shannon. Receiving students, I hope you have similar type of activities or from the model class.
What is force? Force can be push or a pull. Different types of force are energy force, weight force, pressure force.
Good, that is from Shannon's group. They have tried to define or say the meaning of the word force. Okay, we are going to hear from Daisy, and Daisy will take us through what her group has come up with.
Forces that occurs around you. Pushing a car, passing a ball, pulling a dog with a leash, pushing your friend on the shoulder, pushing wheelbarrow, kicking a soccer ball.
Right, very good. That is what Daisy's group has come up with. Forces that occur around us. That's pushing a car, passing the ball, pulling a dog with a leash, pushing your friend on the shoulders, pushing wheelbarrow, and of course kicking a soccer ball or kicking a rugby ball. Right, those are all the different forces that we can see occurring around us. Receiving students, I hope you got some of the activities down that involves force. Now, very good. Our next activity. Okay, class and the receiving students, our next activity. In this activity, you are going to choose from the list below what the picture is doing what the force is doing in each picture. Right, you are going to choose from the list below what the force is doing in each picture. Now, I want you to copy this down very quickly, receiving students and class. Copy this down very quickly. Copy down the following. Number 1, slowing down an object that is moving. Copy that down. Copy that down in your books. Slowing down an object that is moving. Next one, changing the direction of movement, number 2. Number 3, bending an object. Number 4, starting to make an object move. And number 5, balancing another force and preventing movement. Very good. By now you would have written down all those 5 different activities taking place. Okay, or 5 different activities. Now, what you are going to do is you are going to choose from that list the activities that you do. I will be showing you following pictures, and you see those 5 there. Which one fits perfectly? You say that force is referring to the picture. Now this is the first picture. I want you to look at it very carefully. And then you look at your list. Now there's the picture there. You look at your list from 1 to 5 and write down what you think is occurring. What do you think picture A is on? Is it number 1, starting to make an object move or slowing down? All those lists that you took down, you write one of them for picture A. Okay, you got that? Now, class and receiving students, the hint given there is you will see on the record there, you see that red arrow, that is indicating where the force is moving, the direction in which the force is moving. So that is the hint given to you. That's for picture A. You wrote down what you think that is referring to. Now the next one, picture B. Choose from your list and put down what you think is happening in picture B. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay, picture C. Picture C, you do the same. Check your list and see the picture and think what is happening there. Good. How about picture D? What do you think is happening there in picture D? Choose from your list. Got that? Now, how about picture E? What is happening in picture E? What the force is doing in picture E? And picture F, the last picture.
Changing the direction of the movement. See him start moving something or like that. Start to move, make an object movement.
Okay, if you did not catch those pictures properly, all these pictures will be shown to you, so it will help you to recall what the picture was. Now, these pictures will help you to recall what those pictures were, and you can see from those pictures and try to list them down into your books.
Balancing an object. No, balancing an object at the jump. Balancing an object. F. F. No God. No yeah. Balancing an object. MF.
Bending,
Balancing.
balancing, bending stuff. Give me a balancing and all.
Yeah, bending an object.
Preventing movement and la 5M, 1 and 5 yeah.
Balancing and preventing movement and wheelbarrow. MF. And balancing and preventing an object from movement.
Meeting was an FM bisla 5 balancing another force. Meeting FM number 5 because I'm just balancing another force and balancing the stone and preventing movement and the move.
You don't have to correct on a man. Remember, slowing down an object that is moving. You write him by slowing down the object.
Even in number 5 we want to
Slowing down an object that is
meeting
moving.
FM. Na
Slowing down an object that is moving. See, slowing down an object that is moving. Slowing down an object that is moving. Slowing down, changing the direction and bending an object, bending an object, bending an object. Starting to make an object move. Starting to make an object move. No, Islam. Number 5 in here. You looking balancing another force. You are balancing
another force.
from movement there. Number here, and number 5.
Here meeting push and push.
I will very much need your cooperation. Master might come with you to the front when you are coming up to write down your answer. Put your hands up. Smile.
Listen, me.
And come up and... All right, receiving students and class. By now, we should have already finished writing that down. Now, let's see from our model class, our friends from the model class, what they've come up with. Number one, for picture one there, our friends from the model class will be coming up to write up their answers. So we'll have Jubilee. Followed by Leyland, John, Evelyn, Maria, Mike. Okay, class and receiving students, let's check their answers. Right, slowing down an object that is moving. The model class thinks that it's picture D. Yes, they think it's this picture, picture D. Receiving students, what do you think? Okay, Shannon says no. Shannon, what do you think it is? Picture? Picture C. Very good. Okay, it is picture C. Picture C. Can you see the parachute is slowing down that guy who is moving, the force that is moving. So you should have your correct answer as C. Now changing the direction of movement, they think it's picture A. You think it's picture A, changing the direction of movement. Right. Model class, what do you think? Receiving students? Very good. You see, the ball was traveling in this direction, and once at the racket, it has changed direction. So that is correct. Changing the direction of movement is picture A. Right, next one. Bending an object, picture B. Bending an object, picture B. Picture B, of course, very good. Now, this fish is already bending the object, which is the fishing line. Okay, so that is correct. And number 4, starting to make an object move. They think it is picture E. Starting to make an object move. Okay, now this fellow is pushing his little dog, and once he lifts that wheelbarrow, he will start to make an object move. Use the force to start to make an object move. So that is correct. Starting to make an object move. Now, number 5, balancing another force and preventing movement. They think it's a picture F. Right, do you think this is balancing another force and preventing movement? Okay, no. Then the correct picture would be D. D is going to be the correct one. Okay, you can see that this girl is balancing another force, which is from the dog, and is preventing movement. So your correct answer would be picture D. Good. So the correct answer is picture D. Last picture. Picture F. What do you think picture F is doing? Picture F. Can you see picture F? Okay, see this. Picture F will be same as number 4. Starting to make an object move. Can you see? Yeah. This one is starting to make an object. The object is the socks. The object is the socks. And the guy is starting to make that object move by pulling up his socks. You can see the force moving up that way. So picture F will come together with number 4. That is starting to make an object move. Very good. So you should have your answers like that. Receiving students, look amongst yourselves, class. Check to see who has got all right. Very good. Very, very good. Excellent. Now who has got 4 right? Receiving students? Oh, good try. Very good try. Model class, same. 3 right? 3 right? Nice. You're trying your best. 2 right and 1 right, at least you tried your best. So don't get worried about it. Very good. Okay. Now let us see our summary for today. Our summary for today. Write that down very quickly. Number 1, force is changing how something is moving by giving it a push or a pull. Now the next one, force can pull, push, bend, and twist. Very good. By now you should have finished, completed, or writing down your summary. Now today before we go to our key phrase, today we looked at forces. So we can say that force can, I have with me a sponge here. Okay, we can say that forces can pull, or forces can push, they can push, they can bend, and of course they can twist. Okay, so that's what we looked at today. Very good. Now, our keyword for today. What do you think our keyword for today is? Force. Very good. Our keyword for today is force. Right, our next lesson will be on push and pull forces. That will be our next lesson. Materials needed for the next lesson: ball, box, lemon, thumbtack, piece of sawn timber, modeling clay, strings, weights, straws, cups, piece of cooked food. So, model class and receiving students, you discuss amongst yourself who is going to bring what. We have ball there, box, lemon, thumbtacks, piece of sawn timber, modeling clay, strings, weights, straws, cups, piece of cooked food. With that, thank you very much, class and the receiving students. Have a nice day with your teachers.